Egypt's Ministry of International Cooperation and CNN International Commercial are collaborating on a new global advertising campaign, building forward stories from Egypt which will highlight the country's international partnerships for sustainable development. It illustrates Egypt's collaboration with bilateral and multilateral development partners and international financial institutions that fosters multiplicism to push an inclusive, digital and green economy. Dr. Rania Al-Mashat, Ministry of International Cooperation, expressed her enthusiasm for partnering with CNN, underscoring that Egypt's leadership is keen on fostering transparent and interactive engagement with all stakeholders to exchange experiences, build consensus and ensure effective coordination.
So today we're very happy that we're launching this partnership with CNN International, between the Ministry of International Cooperation and CNN, and its objective is to, the name of the campaign is Building Forward Stories from Egypt. So we're trying to highlight the development stories across different sectors, transportation, renewable energy, the STEM schools, also water waste management. So all of these are to showcase to the world how the Egyptian government has worked with the international community to implement projects which affect Egyptian people and also address the sustainability development goals. So we're very proud of this partnership, and of course CNN is a very big network with a global audience, and therefore we want Egypt's story to get across, particularly as we are going to be hosting COP in November in Sharm el-Sheikh.
Under Egypt's global partnerships narrative centered on people at the core and projects in action and purpose as the driver, the campaign focuses on telling the country's development stories across different sectors, including transitioning to renewable energy, advancing sustainable transportation networks, optimizing the use of the water resources, and supporting entrepreneurship and women's economic empowerment. CNN Global Brand Studio Create has produced a suite of advertising assets for distribution across CNN's multiple platforms. A collection of fact-filled films running on TV and digital will demonstrate the strength and diversity of projects in industries such as energy, STEM schools, transportation, and wastewater management, showing the positive effects through Egypt and how these initiatives lead to international recognition that further advance international partnerships and mobilize investment.
Well, I'm representing the U.S. Embassy here in Cairo, and we are very excited today to see the collaboration that has been formed between the Ministry of International Cooperation with Dr. Al-Mashat and with CNN. And of course, one of the reasons we're so happy to see this is because the effort, as I understand it, is to shine a light on some of the human stories and the real work that has been done over many years by Egypt, the government of Egypt, and different development partners. And as the United States, we're so pleased that for the past 40 years, we've been able to contribute more than $30 billion in developmental assistance, which goes to everything from water for a quarter of Egypt's population, STEM schools, the 15 STEM schools, high schools throughout the country, other infrastructural projects, energy, clean energy. So just really happy about this initiative and how we can help.
As the world faces pressing environmental and sustainability challenges, international cooperation and global solutions are increasingly significant, and this is reflected in the timely partnership between the CNN and the Ministry of International Cooperation. Ministry of International Cooperation and CNN collaborate on a new global advertising campaign, and the campaign focuses on telling the country's development stories across different sectors and supports the entrepreneurship and women empowerment. This is Sahar Talawy for Now International.